Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the vlog. My name is Anthony and today we're going to do a little bit of fishing, going to go for a bit of a swim, and we're going to have a chat about where we're up to with the house, what I've got planned for the rest of the year, car wise, house wise, and where I'd like to get this channel at. Alrighty, so fishing out of the way. Unfortunately, we didn't get to catch anything. There was just no run in the river. The tide was barely moving. We sat there and we floated for a little while. Unfortunately, the footage, a lot of the footage, the camera fogged up. Typical sort of GoPro issue, I guess. I needed to get another silica bag or whatever to stop it from condensating as bad as it did, and then also the battery went flat, so that's what happened there. But anyway, we're gonna go swimming now, and I'll see you after that. Hi everyone, back home now. Just went for a swim. Felt really good considering how hot it is here at the moment. It's ridiculously humid and muggy. Turn some lights on because it's a bit dark in the house right now. Turn the fan up. So, where are we up to with the house since last time you seen? We've done a bit more. Tiff and her mum made us some curtains for the lounge room. So we took down the Venetian and put them up, which is fantastic. Makes it feel a bit more, I guess, homely, I guess. I also put up the Venetians in the dining room. Nothing much else has changed out here. I still need to get around to sanding that horrible thing back, and then probably have to fill it in a bit more and then sand it again before we paint. Yes, Pickle. Pickle being a whinge as usual. Articulate my words. Nothing's changed in the kitchen apart from more crap and need to do cleaning up. Laundry. A good friend of ours gave us a dishwasher, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, Loriana. Much appreciated. We're going to get that set it up very soon so we can start using it. Backyard. Nothing has changed out there since the last time I showed you guys. We're going to walk through the house. A bit more set up. Still got a lot more organising to do. All these boxes with all my retro gaming stuff. I need to get the back room finished so they can go in there. Get them out of the way. I'm sick of it. TV set up. Couch is set up. Oh, Tiff's done a really fantastic job sorting some stuff out of here. Out here I need to do another coat of paint on the ceiling and paint that. Tiff wants it left in that sort of the lines in it, see whether or not it can turn into, I guess, somewhat of a feature wall. I reckon it might look pretty good. See how I go with that. Fish are doing well. Haven't lost any, which is fantastic. You can see the Toridoras, 2 of them are there. There's another one over here. And the 2 Shibuken. Planning on doing a video on moving my fish from my parents' place into here. Well, at least the goldfish. Selkie and Barry can stay there for a little bit longer until I can get my desk organised and sorted out. In the bedroom, not much has changed apart from we have put some curtains up. As much as it's nice being woken up by the sun at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, I do like to sleep in on occasion. So it's a light on, probably not really yellow for you guys. Babies are a bit of a disaster zone, but we've done some setting up with the cot. Tiff put together that pink chair and found a pillow for her. That's really cool. Now, you saw me in the intro, stuff up, but anyway, coming here and we spacked the wall a little bit up there. That's because the vent where we filled in was breaking out a little bit. So I had to fill out so I can sand it and then get another coat of paint in here. I have painted in here. I put down one full coat of colour apart from in that corner. I've pulled the cornice out. I have to put a new cornice in. I have to put new eaves in. So that's a project for another video. I plan on showing you guys the entirety of that. Well, that's about it. Pickle, out. Come on. Cats, they think they own the place that they live in. So that's pretty much where the house is right now. Planning on, like I said, doing that corner. I want to get another coat of paint on that room, so I can pull the carpet up. And then do the foyer. So a little bit more painting. I promise not to bore you too much with more painting with Anthony. However, construction and demolition, there's not much we want to do at this point. So, where I want to see this channel go this year. No, I'd really like to give you guys more content, but better quality content. And this old GoPro Hero that I've been using, it's not the best to give you decent quality content. And case in point, it is a fairly old GoPro. Brought it second hand and when I got it. And certain things have been breaking. like the clasp up here on top of the actual clamshell. I went to close it the other day, or not the other day, before when I finished pulling footage off after going swimming, and it's broke into 3 or 4 pieces. I had a look on eBay and I can't find anything for this generation GoPro, so either I have to find a new GoPro or a second-hand GoPro, or get a proper camera. Now we'll see how we go, because that of course costs money, and I'm not made of money, so we'll see how we go. I guess of course I'll let you guys know once I do get a new camera. You'll probably just tell the difference. Anyway, so that's one thing. Talking about houses before, in regards to what we have planned to get done this year, this is the minor stuff. The rest, finish off the painting is one of the biggest things. Finish off some of the prep work. We are still putting a window wall in that wall, so I'll do a video on that when myself and my father-in-law has the time to be able to do it. We plan on getting the floors done in a couple of months, re-sanded and polished to match the lounge room. The dining room also has the same polished floorboards as the lounge room, so I need to finish that off, which is really to sand that horrible spack on the wall and paint it. Also, one thing I really want to do is paint the eaves and the archways and the skirting boards a nice white, just to tidy it all up and just tie it all in. So that's house plans, I guess, for the moment. So sand floor, polished floor, window wall, and finish off all the painting, and we'll go from there. I also need to get into the backyard and sort that out so I can get the dogs here. Really missing Bear and Oscar at the moment. Whenever I go out to my parents' place, they seem very sad when they see me go, which sort of, you know, if you're a dog person or if you're an animal person, it does. What are you doing, Pickle? What are you doing? Come here. Now. I have no idea what he was trying to do. He sort of fell down the back of the couch with his bum sticking up in the air. He does provide a little bit of entertainment, I guess. It sort of distracts me from not having the dogs. Anyway, so next part of the agenda are cars. I guess we'll start off with talking about the Silvia, or Sylvie, my S13, which I've been using for the past few years doing hill climbing it. It's taking its toll on the car, of course. So I need to get stuck into it, really. I need to do a post and pre-season check on the car. I need to spin a check on it, because I'm going to have to do the next couple of rounds here at the local hill climb in Sylvia still. My friend Nathan, who runs NK Auto Works, we are planning, well, we have a new car in the build. I might flash something up on the screen, maybe. I don't know. I might just do that just to go, trick. So we are in the process of building something new, primarily focused on hill climb. Maybe just be able to go do a bit of drifting in it if I do decide or feel like drifting at that point in time. But yeah, Sylvie is going to be relegated back to just being a comfortable street car. So we have plans for it as well. We want to the cat again. I don't know, it's in about its 5th different evolution, but the interior has always remained the same, apart from maybe changing the seat and steering wheel. So we want to tidy it up. We need to replace a lot of the seals in it. They're going brittle and cracking and perishing. Modernise the interior. We might put a full Type X interior in it. We have plans for the engine. We were going to do an engine swap on it, but we have changed our minds again. We're going to keep the current engine, however we're going to change it up a little bit. We're talking about changing the head gasket, making it thinner, going from a 1.5mm metal head gasket down to 1mm. That way we get compression back. We're going to stick with the same turbo setup, which is just the 2871R. I think it's like a 48 trim to rear exhaust housing, which makes it spool pretty the spools really well. I need to do a full video on each car. We're planning on putting a set of cams, some bigger injectors, and putting the Power FC back in the car so we can tune it again, and have a bit of fun with a bit of power on the street. As for that, it's not going to change very much from that point. I don't think. I'm going to probably pull all the stickers off of it, and just have a nice, comfortable, tidy street car again. I miss just having it there, driving whatever I want. It's a bit in your face, driving around town in a car that has racing livery on it. Yeah. Now, on to the next topic would be the Laurel, or Genus, my C33 Laurel. We needed a little bit of work to the car. It, of course, has been, well, we got painted a couple of years ago when I first started mucking around with it. I guess we can probably start by saying it needs a bit of a freshen up. I need to do some of the chrome on the rear, where the rear windows are. I need to fix all the chrome up there. I need to do rust repair in a few different places, mainly in the back area of the car. There's a few little rust holes. I need to pull tail lights out and just clean it all up and repaint it. In like the actual inside metal bits, just to preserve it a bit better. It is having a few little electrical gremlins with the fuel pump. I'm pretty sure I've diagnosed what that problem is. It's just a matter of getting around to fixing it. Looking down around the front of it, I guess Nathan and I, once again, we do have plans on an engine build for Genus down the track. I'm not going to say anything at all on that one until we finalise it, but all we're really going to change in the next maybe 6 months is we're going to put air conditioning in it, so it's more comfortable for when Bubs arrives, and just maybe just a bit of a tidy the wheels up, or put some nicer wheels on it, find some nicer looking Watanabe, however you want to pronounce it. Apart from that, it's a fairly reliable car. That said, that's one thing I forgot to mention. I need to put a new power steering rack in it. I have a new rack thanks to Nathan. I just have to build it, put some tie rods and ends on, and then get the time to swap it in. I also have to do the minor engine maintenance stuff, like service it. I need to change the rocker cover gaskets, of course. But apart from that, it's a reliable car. It doesn't ever complain, apart from the few little gremlins that I know how to work around. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. But both cars, they're going to go through a few changes hopefully this year, which will be good. Keep them fresh. And then the new car hopefully should be on track this year. Hopefully get some testing and some shakedown stuff done with that. And maybe even get a couple of rounds in with competition wise. I'm not sure what sort of class I'm going to be in this year when that new car does start competing, but we'll see. But pretty much that's it for now, guys, I guess. I know I sort of waffled on a little bit. I just thought I'd take this time. I've been wanting to talk about where I want to go, how I want to do stuff. For a little while, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Been busy with work and family stuff, of course, between the end of last year and the beginning of this year. But I need to be more consistent so I can upload more consistently for you guys, give you some good content. I'm hoping to maybe film quite a few things and get a few things in the pipeline so I can release at least once or twice a week would be nice if I had my own way. We'll see how we go. Anyway, until then, I will be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. See you next time.